And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. This putt's for birdie. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, currently sitting at 4 over for the day. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And sensing something was off on that swing. And he is deep into the rough for his next shot here, folks. Okay, that shot's back in the fairway, and the green is within reach. Let's see what happens. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. And that par putt will drop. And in today's event, thus far, score to beat is even par. And teeing off on this par 4. This one's looking pretty good so far. About 100 yards to the pin from here. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. And for the par. And the putt will drop. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. Going with the pitching wedge here. I think this shot might be a bit long. And it looks like that one's going to play 22 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And they're about 3 feet away here. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this putt is for bogey. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 over for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Going right through the brush on this one. And he won't be too pleased with that. Well, this one's debatable. Could be rough, could be fairway. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron here. This one's a 9-footer. And that one's right in the cup. All right, Luke, what are you seeing out there today as you make your rounds? Curious as to your point of view as we cross the 9-hole threshold in this final round of action.
Everyone loves a comeback, John, and this one smacks of it. 5 back with the back 9 to play. Oh, I hope he takes it deep.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. Okay, and about 145 yards left. Going with the 8-iron. Poor approach shot there. Not enough club on that one. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And after that hole, currently sitting at 7 over par. And setting up for the par 3 hole. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And 11 feet to go here. Oh my goodness, just missed. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 8 strokes over par for the day. And moving along now on the 12th hole. And a promising looking shot here. This might be a bit too much club. All right, and he's on the green. This putt's right around a 9-footer. Ooh, inches away. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. I think we'll find some fairway here. And 135 yards to the pin. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. Ooh, that was very close. And this one's for par. And a nice putt. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I think this might be a bit long. And I think he will be happy with that. And the putt is for birdie. Oh, that's bad luck there. About 11 feet from the cup here. And that putt drops on in for par. And currently sitting at 8 strokes over for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. From here, it's about 100 yards to the pin. I think he might clear the green with this shot. Well, not a very great approach shot there. A bit too much club on that one. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that one will drop for par. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. I think he'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. And after that, 7 over par for the day. And that means he's also tied for 11th spot on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And I think he will like that. And from 155 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. Didn't have enough club on that one. And if this putt drops, they can save par. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he is only 4 strokes off the lead. Things can still happen. That shot sounded a little off, and he's going through the branches here, folks. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. And he's taking this one through some branches, and that's a bit of bad luck. He's in the water here. And now setting up from the rough. And this shot he's taken through the branches. And something seemed off with his swing on that. And this putt is for a final round score of 80. And this putt is for the triple. And a nice putt there. And Luke, as his event comes to an end, don't know really what else to say, but he just wasn't there, and he wasn't on when he needed to be today.
Well, I don't want to judge, John, but they certainly didn't deliver their best performance today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of John, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have your company. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Sand Dune Classic. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
And thanks for the intro, Luke. What's happening today?
It's a beautiful day for golf, John. I'm excited, and I know that you're ready to go as well. Should be a great day of competition.
Thanks, Luke. We'll catch up after 9, see what's up. And about 170 yards to the pin. And this is looking a bit long, I think. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Too much club, I think. And this putt could save par. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And about 100 yards to the pin from here. From 18 feet away. And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And now let's move to the third hole. And 32 feet from the cup. And about 4 feet from the cup. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. All right, here's the fourth hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. Well, he's probably not too pleased about that. And now setting up here in the greenside bunker. And this putt to save par. Oh my goodness, that was close. And that putt appears to have gone a little astray. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And in today's event, the score to beat is 1 under currently. And here we are on the 5th. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. And I think he's overshot the green here. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. Too much club. And this putt to save par. And a decent putt. And as we look at the leaderboard, current leader sits at 1 under. And moving on to the 6th here. Nothing wrong with that. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. And 31 feet to the cup. And this putt is for par. Nice little putt. And as we look at the leaderboard, our current leader today is sitting at 1 under. That's the score to beat. And now teeing off on this par 4. And I think he will like that. And about 165 yards to the pin. And here's the 6 iron. And he's probably not too happy about that. All right, now setting up in the sand trap. And about 7 feet to go here. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this putt for double bogey. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And I wish my prediction had have come true, but that actually ended up in the rough. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. That's too bad. He's going to end up out of bounds here. He's going to have to re-hit. And might be going in the sand here. And after that one, still in the rough. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. This one's right around 8 feet. And this putt for triple bogey. It looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. And just about to tee off on this par 3. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Unlucky on that approach shot. And that's kind of been the trend for him today. He hasn't been hitting those greens when he needs to. Oh, very nice chip in there for par. And let's check back in with Luke Elvey. And Luke, what's happening elsewhere on the leaderboard today?
Our current leader is sitting at 1 under for the event, John.
Okay, and the 10th hole. And he's got to be happy with that. And about 215 yards out from here. Going with the 5-wood. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. And about 9 feet to go here. And just missing. And this one's for the bogey. And currently sitting at 8 over par. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 140 yards to go. I think he'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And as we look at the leaderboard, our leader is currently at 1 under par. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. Going with a pitching wedge here. Poor luck on that approach shot. "16 feet away." Oh my goodness. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. And he's not going to like that. And now setting up for this par 5. Okay, and about 205 yards to the pin. Going with the 5-wood here. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. Well, that was unfortunate. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. This one's for the double. Okay, and 11 over par is the score after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. I think this one might be in the rough. And unfortunately, he's ended up out of bounds on that one. That one's back in the fairway. And about 155 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And he's taking this through some brush here. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Going with the 6-iron. And I think this is looking a bit long. And I think that one will play on the green. Ooh, just missing here. Well, that definitely wasn't intended. A little bit of bad luck there, I think. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop. And the score to beat today is even par so far. And next up is a par 4, folks. And this shot's looking promising. And it's a little hard for me to see everything here today, folks. That one actually ended up in the rough. And this putt to save par. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for bogey. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And the 8-iron, I believe, is too much club for this one. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. Too much club on that, I think. And about 17 feet to the cup. Oh, I thought that was going to go. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. All right, and our leader and the score to beat today is currently even par. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And from 150 yards out. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. From 21 feet away. And from that length, that is a feat to accomplish. And so far today, the score to beat is even par. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And this is looking fairway bound. From here, about 225 to the pin. Three wood in action here, and I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And this putt's for par. And as his event comes to an end, not a whole lot to write home about, Luke. I don't feel like he had that competitive edge that you really need to make a dent in the leaderboard.
Well, this performance wasn't stellar by any stretch, John. Hopefully they've learned some valuable lessons and gained some experience. That's going to do it for us, folks. From myself and John, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the East Coast Classic. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Hi, Luke. Nice to see you again. What's happening?
Delighted to be alongside you too, John. The yoga's been done, feeling stretched and ready to go. Can't wait to see what is delivered out on the course.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 9 holes, see what's happening. And this to save par. And that putt drops. And starting the round off with a par. And next up is the par 5. I'm not sure he connected cleanly with that one. And unfortunately, he has ended up in the water. And 35 feet to the cup. Ooh. And this one for bogey. Ooh, that looked good. And this putt is for the double bogey. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. Here is the pitching wedge. And pitching wedge proving to be a bit too much club. Unlucky on that approach shot. And I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that. And this is to save par. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And now the 4th hole. Well, so far so good for this one. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And +1 on the day after that hole. And he's currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. It looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot. This one's about 3 feet away. And the par putt will drop. And they will stay in 2nd place after that hole. And moving on to the 6th. I think this one's going to find the fairway. About 100 yards to the pin. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And this putt could save par. And that one will drop. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And he's tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And about a 2.5 away here. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. And that putt will drop for birdie. And now he finds himself tied for 1st. And ladies and gentlemen, he's going to like that. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. Oh, and it just didn't drop. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And on to the 9th hole. And I don't think this is going to end well, folks. Looks like this is bound for some rough. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that drops for bogey. Okay, Luke, what's happening from your point of view out there today?
He's currently inside the top 10, but with the talent in this tournament, he'll need to keep making more birdies down the stretch if he wants to stay there.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And to save par. Oh, that was so close. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 11th hole. And here's an 8-iron. I think the 8-iron was a bit too much club on this one. And missing the approach on that one. Bit too much club on that. This putt's about a 2-footer. And with that, he will move into a tie for first. And let's see what the 12th has in store. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. From here, about 105 yards. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Not enough club on that one. And this putt is needed to save par. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And now setting up for the par 4. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. And back into the fairway after that shot, and the green is in play. All right, 28 feet to the cup. And this putt is for bogey. Solid putt. And unfortunately, he falls out of first after that one. And teeing off on this par 4. Something sounded off with that swing. Well, that shot's looking not too good. Well, that was hit out of some very deep stuff. Still in the rough here, though. And 13 feet to go here. Ooh, unfortunate. And this for the double bogey. And after that hole, staying right there in second place. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I think he's going to like that. And he's probably going to like that. And this is for birdie. And that one will drop. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, I'm moving on to the 16th here. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. And that approach is on the green, and a lengthy putt in the near future. And this for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And 4 over for the day. That also means second place for him on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 120 yards out from here. Here's a pitching wedge. Looks like the pitching wedge was a bit too much club on this one. Not the best approach shot we've seen today. Too much club on that one. This one's about 9 feet. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And this putt is for double bogey. And sitting at 6 over for the event after that hole. And he is currently tied for 5th place on the leaderboard. And as he tees off here on the 18th, he is only 3 strokes off the lead. And he can't be pleased with himself after that one. And I've been hearing this next shot is deep in the rough, folks. Oh, this shot looks a bit off. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. Well, not the best result there, but that shot came from a dark place. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. And as his round comes to an end, he's wound up in pretty good shape out there today, Luke.
I'm pretty sure they had a great time playing that round of golf today. A top 5 finish as a Butte one. And I'll be interested to see what they can do with this going forward. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy and all the hard-working staff at HB Studios, thanks for your company. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lighthouse Open. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. Our next golfer on the tee isn't doing too bad on the Web.com Tour. Currently qualified for the Web.com Tour Championship if they keep this pace up.
Yes, a solid start to the season. Had some really sound performances out of the gate, which has helped them position themselves well with that, obviously, ultimate season goal of qualifying for the PGA Tour on the table.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9 holes. Missing the approach on that one. This one's about 8 feet. And that one will drop for par. And starting today's round off at even par. Now let's move to the second hole. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. Well, back into the fairway now, and the green is definitely in play. And about 8 feet to the cup from here. And that one will drop for bogey. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. Not enough club on that one, I think. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. Now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From about 145 yards out. This one's looking good, folks. And this putt is for birdie. And he's going to go down to even par after that hole. And that also translates to him being tied for 8th on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. He's got to be pleased with that.
And this one's about 6 feet away.
Oh, my land. That was very close. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And he's also tied for 7th on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 5. And I can't see him being too pleased about that.
And in the rough for this next shot. Setting up 12 feet away from the cup.
Ooh, just missing here. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And that also means he's currently tied for 10th place on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. This one's looking pretty good so far.
And about 130 yards to the pin.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. Oh my gracious, that was close. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And he's also currently tied for 8th place. And now setting up on the par 3. Pretty sure that's the 5 wood. And I think he will be pleased with that.
And this one's for birdie. And this is right around the 8-foot mark.
And that putt will go for par.
And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And he's also tied for 6th up there on the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th.
And he will like that.
From 120 yards out.
Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And it looks like pitching wedge is just a bit too much here.
"35 feet to the cup."
this putt is for par. And that one will drop. And Luke, we head into the final stretch here at this event. What are you seeing out there?
It's been a great performance, already in the top 10 on the leaderboard, but this is where it really heats up. The back nine will be important for him if he wants a great result.
Thank you, Luke. Now let's get back into the action here at the 10th. And a promising looking shot here. From here, about 230 to the pin. And here's the 3-wood. And that is not bound for the dance floor. And just not enough club on that one. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt. And with that, he moves into the top spot and will share the lead. And now, the 11th hole. Okay, and he's on the green now. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And no change in the standings after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. And to save par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Just too much club. And from 23 feet out. Oh, that was very close. And it's about a few feet from the cup. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. but in actual fact, it ended up in the rough. And this putt to save par. Oh my, this is looking very, very promising. And that was just pretty to watch. Long, long putt right into the cup. And after that one, he's still tied for the top. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. This one's about 7 feet away. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this for the bogey. And after that hole, he will go up to even par. And he's currently tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. And setting up on the 16th tee. Well, this is a close one. It could be in the fairway. Okay, and setting up here in the rough. And that shot is back in the fairway. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. This one's about 6 feet away. And that drops for bogey. And +1 on the day after that hole. And that also means he's tied for 8th place on the leaderboard. And number 17. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And this putt is for birdie. And that putt will drop. And after that one, he's going to go down to even par. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. And as he tees off here on the 18th hole, he is only 2 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. He's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. Let's see how this next shot goes. Out of the rough. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. And that nice little sand shot is going to set them up nicely for par. This next putt for a final round score of 71. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And Luke, this one is over, and this player did very well for themselves today. I'm sure they're proud.
The top 3 finish is fantastic in any tournament, any time. Congratulations to them. An event well played. Well, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Hope to see you soon. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lunenburg Championship. My name is Luke Elvey, and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. And our next golfer on the tees look pretty good this season. They are within that coveted top 25 bracket of the Web.com Tour standings. They've got to be pleased with that for sure.
No question, the ultimate goal of any player on the Web.com Tour is to get their PGA Tour card. If you take care of business in the regular season, well, you don't need to go to the finals. You can head straight to the PGA Tour.
Thanks, Luke. Talk to you soon. Sounds like he's going through the branches here. And he's probably not too happy about that. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Ooh, and it just misses. This putt is for the bogey. And +1 on the day after that hole. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. And he's probably not happy with that. And can't be too pleased with that one as it goes back into the sand. "12 feet to the cup." Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And this one for the double. And a decent little putt there. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And he's not going to like that. And now the third hole tee off. Oh, unfortunate. He's ended up in the water. And this is never good, heading straight towards that water. It didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. This one's heading right at the water. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. It looks like he's going through some trees. That's too bad on this shot. He's gone into the water. And sensing something was off on that swing. And uh-oh, this is heading towards the sand. Now let's see how this goes out of the fairway bunker. Now, you don't see that every day. The shot limit has been reached on this hole, and we are moving to the next one. And in today's event, the score to beat is 1 under currently. All right, here's the 4th hole. And this shot's looking promising. From 125 yards out. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. He's going right through the brush on this one. And I'm gonna guess he's not that happy about that shot. Not sure what they're thinking there. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And I don't think that that was intentional. And this shot he's taken through the branches. And he's taken this one through some branches. And I don't think that was intentional. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one.